Hello, Keller Williams, Park Meadows. How are you today? Can you guys
Good
hear me?
morning. I can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, good.
I think everybody's just wondering where Bruno Mars is.
I know. And so we can't do Bruno Mars anymore because we're live on Facebook and Facebook blocks that off.
That's right. That's right.
Because Bruno Mars has not sent us written permission to use his music.
Oh, I'll get it for you.
Yeah. Awesome. Can you put a call into him today? For
Later
me, please?
today. Yeah.
Awesome. That would be fantastic. So we have a great team meeting today. We are going to cover some announcements real quick while we wait for our lovely guests to join us and for the rest of the Park Meadows crew. So I'm going to start with announcements and you guys see my team meeting screen? Cool. So we have to remember TCPA rules for telemarketing calls and texts. There is no B2B exception to the TCPA. Remember, your liability is $500 to $1,500 per violation. Lawsuits are often brought as class actions. Before calling or texting, confirm the number. Make sure it's not on the do not call registry. It's not on any state, provincial, county, or local do not call lists. It's not an internal market center or region. It's not on any of our internal market center or regional do not call list. Before calling or texting any number using an auto dialer or artificial voice or pre-recorded message, obtain or confirm consent. If you need more links or information to that, please let us know. We can send you the links. This is also in our kwpmresources.com if you ever need to go look this up. Our MVVBP. Our mission is to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. Our vision is to be the real estate company of choice for agents and their customers. Our values are God, family, then business. And our beliefs, I'm going to put Brittany on the spot today and ask you to read these out for us and share something about one of them that might mean something special to you.
Our beliefs are win-win or no deal, which I think is important in every transaction, every time you're working with a client, every time you're working with, really that touches everywhere, I think, in the industry, no matter which side of anything that you're on. And integrity, do the right thing. Customers always come first. Commitment in all things. That one's important to me as well. If you're going to do something, you might as well do it well and be committed. Communication, seek first to understand. That's a big one as well. I could stop on every single one of them, but communication, seek first to understand. That's a priority. Creativity, ideas before results. Teamwork, together everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty. Equity, opportunities for all. And success, we have results through people. That's another one. That
Awesome.
can mean a lot of things.
Totally. Thank you, Britt.
Of course.
Our perspective is we are a technology company that provides the real estate platform that our agents, buyers, and sellers prefer. Keller Williams thinks like a top producer, acts like a trainer consultant, and focuses all its activities on service, productivity, and profitability. Mega Camp, it's coming up and we're excited. So we have some some cool stuff happening for Mega Camp. You guys have probably already seen that Mega Camp is going to be completely digital. Austin is in a pretty bad spot right now with COVID cases, and they don't have any ICU beds right now. So KWRI made the very difficult decision last Friday to take Mega Camp fully digital. So what that means for us is, as a market center, we are going to be doing all kinds of events between our market center and our sister market center in Highlands Ranch. We will be streaming some of the Mega Camp things. I totally lost the word at the moment, but anyway, we're going to be streaming some of the Mega Camp stuff. We're also going to be doing some in-house masterminds afterwards, some happy hours, some social things, some breakfasts, et cetera, et cetera. So I want all of you guys to watch your inbox for your emails and text messages for your invites. If you decide that you want to participate in the Market Center events for Mega Camp, you do not need to buy a Mega Camp ticket. You can just come to the Market Center, whether it be Park Meadows or Highlands Ranch, depending on where we're hosting what day. However, if you want to have access to all of the Mega Camp breakouts, you will need to purchase your own ticket. You will have access to that for I believe 6 months. They have not given an end date yet. So that's typically what they've been doing though. The in-person events will not be hybrid. They will be in-person only, not Zoom or anything like that. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or Anna or Jessica. We will be happy to answer your questions. Brittany can probably also answer your questions. So
Maybe, I don't know.
Anyway, and so we will have some of these will be ones that we're going to be live streaming: Clash of the Closers, Lead Gen in a High Demand Market, New Homes, New Opportunities, Leadership at Every Level, Deliver Results for Your Team's Success, and A Clear Path to Financial Freedom. So we're super excited. August 12th is the final qualifying round for Clash of the Closers. That's going to be exciting. And we're going to listen to Gary real quick. Can you hear it?
No.
Cool. Hold for one moment.
Amy,
Yes.
I got a quick question.
Yeah.
Can I know Kim wanted to go first, but I got to teach a class at Smender, and I'm wondering if I could just jump in for 5 minutes before Kim does.
Yes.
Oh, great. So when Gary's
we will make
finished,
that happen.
When Gary's finished,
Yes.
I'll do it.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Let's try this again.
KW Leadership appreciates and understands the importance new construction has in our business, and knowing that this real estate segment will benefit you and your business, the KW brand, and will absolutely be of value to your customers, we entered into conversations about a KW New Home division with Legacy International in 2020. We believe in this so much that we'll soon be announcing the launch of KW New Homes, powered by Legacy International. And just as you've witnessed with our penetration into the luxury land and commercial spaces, we'll tirelessly work on the KW New Homes initiative until Keller Williams is seen as the industry leader, and I promise you, we'll own this space. This Legacy partnership is pivotal to the success of the expansion, and I know you will join me in welcoming them to the KW family. KW Leadership appreciates.
Very cool. So I'm going to stop my share. I'm going to turn it over to Donna so that she can have the floor, and then Kim will go to you.
Okay. I won't take too much time. I went to a class that was an update on the laws and rules that were changed in the Senate and House in the state of Colorado. And one of them, it looks like they're going to have the license, they're going to license radon inspectors. I don't know how soon that might take place, but it's something that is coming. It appears that they are doing that. Now, the next thing that they've passed as law is that HOAs need to disclose their fees. So they have to tell them what these fees are. I'm not sure what this disclosure looks like. I know it is coming, and they did pass that. The next thing is the new builders are going to have to disclose what their taxes are going to be, not just what their taxes are on dirt. So that would give some of the buyers a better idea of what their tax base is. I know many of you have gone to new home builders for your clients. So ask about that. I don't know how soon it is going, but it's coming into effect, and it is going to be something that the new home builders are going to have to disclose probably, I would say at the rate everything moves, probably next year, but it'll be something they do need to have to do. Then the legislator also passed something that's going into effect in a couple of years. All high schools are going to have to start teaching financial classes. So it'd be one semester. How do you budget? How do you balance your checkbook? How do you, just information generally about your financial as you grow as an adult, how do you get into these types of phases of different things that financially we need to know? It's financial responsibility of your budget, your credit, your all of the things that are important, because I think kids think money grows on trees and parents just give it to them. So this is something that's going to start in 2 years. It doesn't really affect us, but I thought that was just a pretty cool thing that they did and put together, and will be done I guess it'll be a semester class. So then with that said, you all have received in your email your board dues request. Everybody in Keller Williams that's a real estate agent has to belong to a board of directors. So it could be Smedra or DMAR. Most everybody in our office is a Smedra member. And if you're a Smedra member, you get classes free, but you have to join a board. If you do not, your MLS bill is approximately going to double. And so you do have to do this. It's not an option, it's a requirement. And I don't require many people to do many things, but this definitely is. And I get a notice of who hasn't paid their dues. Once you have your license, there is a notification that goes to RE Colorado. RE Colorado looks at it, checks it. If you don't belong to a board, they're going to build you to a higher level. And then the last thing is like I've had a lot of interesting conversations about inspection objections recently. Please be sure you're forthcoming in what your buyer wants to ask for, and don't hide anything from anybody along the way. It is imperative that you declare whatever it is that's wrong with the property. I would highly suggest that you send the inspection report to the listing agent, and that way, if they put it back on the market, they will have to disclose what's there. Okay, at this point, anybody got a question? Wow, a silent group today.
Donna,
Yes, ma'am.
what do you mean that what is the reason for this coming up? Like, what do you mean you have to disclose? Because I think a lot of people wouldn't think about that in terms of like the one that I came to you with the other day with an FHA loan, or what that might look like.
What I'm getting is questions, and Britt, do you mind if I kind of use you as my example?
No, that's fine.
A question came up. Hey, the roof is bad. The listing agent said, I don't want to know about it. We're going to do it on amend extend instead of on an objection. That is not correct. It is fraud if you do it that way. You also need to understand the lender doesn't really want your inspection resolution or your objection, but technically the resolution has to be given to the lender. They're not fond of that. No offense, Patrick, but I know you guys aren't. But, and the request from Brittany was, well, let's not tell anybody about that. And the bottom line is, if you know, you have to disclose. You can't hide these facts from anybody. And the listing agent needs to be sure that if that falls through, the next person knows. This happens to be on a roof. It probably is not going to get insured. And if you don't have insurance, you're not going to get a loan.
It wasn't my request. It was the other agent
Right,
request.
thank you. I'm sorry. Not yours. I
Just
apologize. It
clarify.
was not you. No, you guys are great. It's the other side that usually gives you more pushback than anything else. So. And I've had a lot on different, yours is not the only one, Brent. I've had a lot of questions on certain inspection items that people have come up with. And basically the listing agent doesn't really want to tell the seller about them is what the bottom line is. So any other questions? Thanks, Britt, for letting me use you as my example.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to save my voice because I'm going to be talking for 3 hours today. So you guys have a great day. I will
Thank you,
talk to
Donna.
you guys later. Bye.
Thank you. Kim, welcome to the team meeting. It's good to see you.
Hello, everyone. I was so hoping to be in person today. Amy
I
had to
know.
remind me that it wasn't in person. So thank
We're
you.
close. We're close.
I know. I just love seeing everybody. And so thanks. I get to see some of your names and some of your faces. So thanks for having me on this morning. I wanted to go over a couple things. First of all, I'm really happy about the financial class because I have a 13-year-old. So that's perfect timing for my son to like have the semester financial class. And I also, it was funny, I actually had pulled up a little bit of information about HOA. So that was kind of fitting what Donna brought up too about them having to disclose their fees, which will help everyone. We do a lot of net sheets, and you guys know we have our net sheet option on our website. And I always say, put a buffer of $500 or $600 on your net sheets to kind of buffer those transfer fees and status letter fees and everything we don't know. And so it'll be really nice when you guys are doing those to know ahead of time what those are. So, and if we do not actually get the CIC docs for you, I wanted to share a document with you guys that I will send Amy, maybe I'll send Amy, to post on what I want to have is an HOA checklist for you guys. So if you have a seller that is adamant about getting their own docs, which is absolutely an option. It's an optional thing for land title or your title company to get documents for you. Some use third-party companies for those. We have an internal HOA department that do those. But if your seller either way does not want to use that and wants to get their own, I wanted to share this with you all. Oh, don't give me an option. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Can you guys see that? Oops. Where'd it go? Sorry, hang on. You guys see that?
Yes, the checklist for association docs.
Yes, thank you. So I will send this over for you all to have that you can, and I can actually print some and bring them over to the office if you'd like also. These are just information for you all to know what is required for your seller to get their own documents. So I do think this is helpful for you to check off each thing and make sure that whatever you're sending the buy side on the buyer's agent and buyer's for the transaction, this is everything you need to have. So I want to make sure to get this over to you guys. And then like I said, I'll print some and bring them by the office so you can just pick them up and even put them in your listing presentations or when you're talking to your sellers about the option of having a title company get them or them getting their own. Does that make sense? Yes, I hope.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay. I also wanted to share with you guys, I'll do these first and then I will at the end let you guys know about an event I'm hosting next week. So I do not have Greater Metro Denver stats overall yet because it's not quite the 15th, and that's when our big Greater Metro Denver stats come out. So when we have those, I will make sure to send them over to you guys, and you guys can see the whole Greater Metro Denver. But what I do have today, and I actually it's hot off the press, I got on this morning, are Douglas County. I was going to touch on Douglas County stats, Arapahoe County, and then more specifically Lone Tree. Just to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on. And it's been interesting to see. Can you guys see that okay? Yes? Okay.
Yep.
So this is the market snapshot for Douglas County. I'm just trying to make it bigger. And what we've seen is, you know, our big dip in
Kim, I can't hear you. Am I the only one who lost it?
No,
Yeah,
Kim,
I lost it too.
Her either.
yeah,
Oh.
Kim, we can't hear you. I don't think she can hear us either because she's still talking.
breathe and not as
Oh,
big.
there she is.
Can you see me? You guys see this okay?
We lost you for a little bit.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, we were trying to tell you we couldn't hear you, but
I couldn't see you. I couldn't hear you. I'm not moved. Can you guys see me okay now? Can you see this snapshot?
We can still see it. We just couldn't hear you.
Oh, how weird. Okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't go out again. I don't know. Okay. So this is the market snapshot of Douglas County. And you'll see that our active listings are getting a little bit closer to our under contracts and sold. See how they're kind of coming together there? So that's going to hopefully alleviate as much of the multiple offer situations and as much of a way over asking price and things like that. Still going to be, our average is still about 4 to 5% over asking price in Greater Metro Denver. It'll be interesting to see how July looks, but hopefully with this increase in active listings, it's going to back off a little bit. And hopefully you guys are noticing that a little bit too. Okay. Here's our average sale price in Douglas County. So again, it was funny, the June and July were kind of our little bit of our increase in active listings. And around the same time, we had a little bit of a decrease in average sale price. So we've kind of done a little bit of a bumping up and down there. But our average month over month, we're down about 2.7%. But our average overall, you guys, this year is our year over year variance, and we are at like 24%. We've had a big increase this year, as you guys have noticed. I'm hoping you guys will use these when you're talking to your clients, because it's super important for them to understand where things are right now. And maybe it's been kind of a crazy frenzy, but it seems to be, you know, just kind of backing off a little bit. And that's normal for this time of year. We always see that around August, September, because people are getting folks, you know, getting their kids back to school, and vacations are kind of ending, and moving around is kind of ending. So this is normal for what we see this time of year. So we'll see kind of how the rest of the year pans out. But this gives our average sale price, and then our solds are actually below in July. We were under what the sales were in July of last year. And I think part of that was coming out of COVID. Obviously, it was really crazy from June 1st going forward in 2020. So July's numbers are a little lower than they were last year. So I think that's just par for the course. I think it's just what happened with all the pent up demand that was happening through the beginning of COVID. So I hope this is all making sense to you guys. And then we are seeing an increase in inventory. So there's part of that's just looking at active listings and our inventory. So that is coming up some, and we are very happy to see that. I think that's going to be hopefully a little bit of an indicator going forward that August, September, and going into October is going to hopefully continue to increase, is what we want to see. So if you guys can see the number there, it looks like month supply of inventory is up 24% month over month, which is great, right? We like to see that. Okay, so here's the last one. Days on market. So our days on market have flattened for the most part. We came down obviously from the beginning of the year, we've continued to drop, but I think we're about flat. And that is good to see too, because our days on market aren't dropping anymore. I think we were an average of 8 days. We're still an average of 8 days in Douglas County. So let me jump over to this one. Here's our snapshot for Lone Tree. Can you guys hear me? No.
Yep, loud and clear.
I can hear you.
Okay, I was like, oh no, do they? Okay, good. Okay, so here's Lone Tree, guys. And so this obviously brings us a little closer to the active listings matching under contracts and solds sooner than what we saw in overall Douglas County. So it's kind of come into its own little tangled mess there from the beginning of the year. So it's luckily our active listings are about where our under contracts are. So last month, we had an increase of 25% in active listings and a decrease of 37% in under contracts. So, that's showing a little bit more of the evening out and not as crazy. Hope that makes sense to everybody. I feel like I'm talking to the abyss. I can't see anybody, so it's really weird. Okay, this average sale price in Lone Tree, again, a little bit of a drop in July, went from an average of 1.25 to 1.22 average from June to July in Lone Tree. And you guys know, obviously Lone Tree is a very concentrated area and has some variances in types of properties, but for the most part, they're over 1 million. So it's a hot place to be for sure. Okay, solds, we were under a little bit in Lone Tree, which was very similar to overall in Douglas County. So those kind of matched each other. And the increase in inventory was not as much as it was in overall, the overall county. Has come up a little bit, but not as much as we've seen in the overall county. So what I want to do is jump over to, oh my gosh, I can't see my tab, Arapahoe County, and see if that looks any different. This looks a little different than Douglas County. So if you compared the two market snapshots for Douglas and Arapahoe, you'll see that obviously our increase has happened much more drastically from June to July. We went from 50, what does that say? I can't read. 53 properties in June to 501. So that was our jump from June to July. So I hope that's helping you guys when you're out looking in Arapahoe County. A lot more properties to choose from, which hopefully you all are seeing that when you're, out in the field, what's going on. That's good to see. But our active and under contracts are still well above the active units in Arapahoe County. Our active units came up 645%. I think that might be a record. And then 2% under in under contracts. We were 2% under, and we were 13% under in solds. So again, that's an indicator of, kind of families getting back to school and people quitting, moving around for right now, for the most part, which I think is.
Sounds like we've lost her again. Cam, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me okay?
Nope, we lost you there.
Oh, where'd you lose me? Can you see what I was talking about the increase in active units for Arapahoe County?
Yeah.
We went from 53 properties to 500.
Okay, we got that part. It was after that we lost you.
Ah, darn. Well,
That's okay. You can send me the slides and we can post them also.
I'm probably talking too much anyway. Okay, stop talking, Kim. Okay, so look, we were very flat in average sale price. That's what I just said, was we were very flat from June to July in average sale price. And then again, under in July over last year. We were under in every county, in Arapahoe, Denver, Douglas. I think everything was under in July compared to what we saw in July of 2020, for obvious reasons, which we talked about already. But look at the jump in active inventory here in Arapahoe County, which is good to see. So I will share these with you guys. I'm sorry if my audio is being in and out. I don't know why. There's nothing indicating on my computer that something's funky. So I'm sorry. But hopefully I will send these to you guys. Amy, I'll just send these attachments to you, if that's okay.
Perfect.
Along with the HOA checklist. And
Yeah.
you guys can post those up on Facebook. And then what I wanted to also point out is next Tuesday, I'm going to send this out to you guys, but next Tuesday, it's just an overall meeting an underwriter to understand when you're working with buyers, what is an underwriter looking for? What are they needing? Just kind of set the stage on helping your buyers, knowing what lenders need. And I think that's, even Patrick, for when you're working with clients too, this will, be an overall good seminar for any agent to come to and learn more about what's needed on the buy side. It's next Tuesday, the 17th at 10 a.m. And I will send you a flyer online, and
Cool.
then it'll also be available by Zoom. So if you register with the link here on the flyer, they will reach out to you and find out if you're going to come in person or if you need the Zoom link. So I'm just trying to get the word out. So if you guys could mark your calendars for 10 a.m. on Tuesday, if that doesn't conflict with anything at the office, just want to make sure you guys know that's another offering for you all to meet the underwriter and really have a better understanding of what they look for.
Awesome.
Anything else I can answer right now? We have, next month or next time I'm on, which I'm not sure if it might be next month or if it's in October, but we do have some awesome online tools coming for remote online notaries and the ability to take care of your clients remotely. And that's coming online even more. So we want to make sure to point that out to you guys when you're working with your sellers and buyers of the options for closing. Call me if you have any questions, if there's anything I can help you guys with on the listing side or buy side at Land Title. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to seeing you all in person next time. And stay healthy and safe. And everyone that has kids going back to school, I hope that is going well so far. My kids go back. I still have 2 more weeks, so I'm kind of happy about that. But for those of you that have kids going back to school this week, I hope it's going well. So
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you so much for joining us, Kim. It's good to see you.
Great to see you guys. Let me know what I can do to help.
Will do. Thank you.
Thanks, Kim.
So it looks like we have lost Patrick for the moment. Hey, Britt, are you able to text him and ask him if he can join us again?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we'll continue.
He sent a chat. He's got a branch meeting. Had to run.
Oh, he did? I didn't see the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have to run. Okay, well, so he's going to post an update. So never mind. That's a bummer. Okay, so I will go ahead and reshare my screen. We'll just finish up with the rest of our announcements. And then I'm going to let you have some time back in your day today. So back to school events start with our in-office hybrid team meeting starting August 18th. That's next week. So we will start having in-person events. We are also planning a really awesome calendar for you guys for August and like end of August and all of September. We're going to have events and classes for every level of business, whether you're new or seasoned. Kim is going to teach a couple of classes, and Patrick will be on the calendar, and We'll have a lot of other cool stuff happening and a lot of other guest instructors. So look for that. We're going to start sending communications out by the end of this week so that you can start planning your calendar. And we have our 103 in Q3. Who's taking a listing? I am looking for a little man by the name of Liam to come up to the front with me so that he can help us draw for our prize this month. We have a pair of Broncos tickets, 2 tickets valued at $300 for any of these lovely people who have taken a listing. So just a reminder, you get one of these cool little yellow tickets for every single listing that you've taken. Some of you have a few, some of you have a lot, some of you have one, and that's okay. So I am going to invite Liam. Come here, Liam, so everybody can see you. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Awesome. Liam's here visiting, and he is going to be our ticket drawer person. Hold on, because these are little Post-its and now they're all stuck together. So
He's
one
not
moment.
visiting. He's full-time now.
Oh, he's full-time now?
Yep, he's gonna be
Awesome.
sleeping here too.
Oh boy. All right. I'm using my Never Give Up mug. Oops. There we go. For all the tickets. All right, Liam. Pull a name out of the hat, man. Just one, buddy.
Oh,
Yep. Who is that? Shirley Pettit. Shirley Pettit, are you here? Take yourself off mute. We want to give you the tickets. All right. Going once. I didn't see her in here. Going twice.
I don't think she's on.
She's not. All right, that just means we get to draw another one. All right, dude.
Jonathan.
Jonathan Price. You're not here either, Jonathan. I know I haven't seen your name on the list. But if you're on Facebook, pop in. Are you on Facebook? Going once. Going twice. So, all right, here we go. One more. Let's try one more time. Pull another one. Can you draw a name of somebody that's here now?
Who is that? I can't tell.
JC Ortega, you are not here either. You guys don't follow. I mean, come on. We need a winner. Come on. Somebody's got to be a winner. All right. This is it. I know this is it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just. These are all stuck together. This one? Nope.
Heather Trush. Heather, I know you're here. Take
I am
yourself
here.
off mute. Yay! Woo woo!
Yay! Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, reach out to me and we will connect and get you tickets for a home game, Broncos, whenever you, on whatever day you want to go.
Perfect. I will do
Good.
that. Thanks.
Yay, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, guys. That's all we have for you today. Does anybody have any announcements or anything that they want to bring up? Now's your chance. No? All right, it is 11:40. I'm giving you 20 minutes back in your day. Go make it a great one, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Liam says bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Liam.
Angie on there?